Hi, Angie. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well this morning. It is a very gray and rainy day here, so I hope you have sunshine. Yeah, let's not get carried away. That's true. I got a little carried away there. Sorry, Ames. Sorry about that. Oh, I better go mute my YouTube. Why does that say live in 20 minutes? Deanna. Hi, Deanna. Okay, why isn't my YouTube live? It says I'm live. Let me refresh. I think I am live. It's just me not refreshing. If it will ever. Yes, there we go. Okay. I needed to refresh. Sorry about that. More tea or more coffee? I might have had a little too much coffee this morning. Maybe that's why I got a little carried away, Amy. So, anyway, I hope you have sun. Anyway, at least, because it's not sunny here. It's yucky and rainy. And the temperature dipped, and we actually had to put our heat on Sunday night in the middle of the night because it was so cold here. But it's supposed to be warm again for the next few days, and then the temperature is going to drop down again. So I was thinking of you, Amy, when we put the heat on, because I kind of giggled when I saw your post on Facebook saying, when do you turn the heat on? I'm like, heat? Nobody wants heat right now. But yeah, we did. So I'm outing myself. So I'm going to be working on a box today. And this is my little box from you know where, Dollarama. And it is a paper mache box, which I put some white paint on yesterday. And then I used Amy's favorite product, the Americana Decor Crackle Medium. It's in the 90s there. Wow. So I used this. I put this on yesterday so we would get some good crack today because everybody loves some good crack. And I'm going to try this on top, which is the Bright Metallics by Deco Art. And this is in a pearl color, but it's so pretty. So I don't know if it's going to show much crackle. Like, I don't know. So we'll see. It'll be an experiment. If it doesn't, it'll just look pretty. It is the best. I like it. So, and then I'm using the new rice paper from my Etsy, which you can get in my Etsy store, which I think I have the link right there for you guys to go over and check them out. Rice paper, if anybody doesn't know, originally is from Japan, and I think they used to wrap food in it, but you can't eat this, so don't do that. This stuff is from Italy, and I believe it's made from the pulp of, like, really fine pulp from a mulberry tree. And you can see the fibers in there. Hey, Leffa, how are you? And it's made from the pulp of a mulberry tree, so you can sort of see that there. But it's great for decoupage, but it also has a lot of other uses. So we're going to share what kind of uses we can do today. And we're going to use, I think, this beautiful lady right here on the top of my box once I get my crackle on here. So I think we're going to use her. And then we'll use some of the other ladies. This particular sheet that you can get in my Etsy. Hey, Keisha. This one has 9 images, and there's a ton of different images and papers in the Etsy that I put the link in for you guys, and also the links in the description box. You can go over and check it out. I also have a ton of new napkins. If you like the napkins that I've been carrying, I know a lot of you have been picking those up, so I just restocked a bunch of the napkins too. So, and I started to get a few holiday themed, there's a few holiday themed rice papers and a few holiday themed napkins in there too. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's try and see if this metallic paint will crackle. What do you think, Amy? Do you think it will? Oh, thanks, Keisha. You're a sweetheart. And I know Keisha's going to be having a big sale on her channel soon. Do you have a date for that, Keisha? Because I got a preview. Keisha did a preview of some of the stuff she might be selling, and OMG, people. I need to save up lots and lots of money for that sale. You have no idea, so you're no help. Well, we're about to find out. Let me move this out of the way. So this one is just called Pearl. Yeah, so let's find out. Beginning of October. Well, I'm having one in October as well. The 5th of October, it looks like I'm going to be having a live sale. And my dear friend Mary the Craft Hoarder is going to be helping me with that. I roped her into it. And she's excited about it. All right, so let me stir this, give it a stir, because this one's been sitting for a little bit. I do love all the Deco Art products, so this will be pretty. So let's hope that this cracks. Let's see. I mean, it might be too light. I don't know, but worst case scenario, it's just a pretty pearl color. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't see any cracks yet. It's very subtle on here, so I don't know if you'll be able to see much of it. It's like a very pale pearly taupe color. Oh, they show as it dries? Okay. Well, we're going to use the heat gun today to try and move that along. I missed a spot on the top there. Well, before we do the bottom, let's dry that and see if we get some crackle. Let's see. Heat gun. I don't see anything. Well, that's dry and we got nothing. So I'm going to guess that that type of paint doesn't crackle. Any idea, Amy? She's the crackle queen. Yeah, there's nothing. So I think what I'll do is do another coat because it's very streaky. Which I don't mind with the pearl paint, but I think I'll just do another coat. Which, that's okay if it didn't crackle. It's a very pretty color. It looks streakier on camera than it is in real life. Hey, Dana. Yeah, it didn't. I wondered if because it's got the metallic in it. I've never used metallic paint to crackle before, so yeah, nothing. Oh well. We tried. You're watching Ellen and putting on wigs? Hey, Joyce, how are you? Heat gun again. So we'll dry that, and then we'll do the bottom part, and then we can get to decoupaging, which is the exciting part, right? Okay. Yep, definitely nothing. So we're going to put that aside and do the bottom. I don't know if we'll have any different results with the bottom, but I doubt it. That's the first time I've had no crackle. The crackle that I normally use is one that I got at my hardware store. It's just called Crack It, which is fun to say as well. Crack It. And I've never had an issue with that. It's cracked every single time. But I do like this pearl paint. It's very, very pretty. I mean, it really does look like mother of pearl in person. No dock points for being late today. You're good. Did you get your package, Joyce? Might not have come yet. Oh, okay. So that'd be the following weekend. Well, great. Well, make sure you come to mine, Keisha, and we'll give yours a shout out. Mine's going to be on the 5th. I think that's good. I don't think it's going to need a second coat. It's very pretty. So is anybody else crafting today? It's a good crafting day here in all the rain. Let's put that on the shelf here. There we go. I think I'm going to do an Amy Love and put some fabric on the inside of this. Oh, no problem, Keisha. I want to go to your sale. She's got some unbelievably amazing stuff. Like probably some of the best stuff I've ever seen at live sales. Oh, is it? Can't do 3 things at once there, Keisha? Aw. I hope you feel better soon, Amy. But laying down and watching YouTube videos is okay, right? So we'll just give this a little bit of a quick dry, just to speed it up a bit. And yep, no crackles on here either. And then this should be completely good by now. Maybe we'll just give that another little shot of the heat gun before we get to decoupaging. Just to make sure it's really good and dry. The sides here is a bit sticky. All right. Yeah, you don't get much done with a toddler, that's true. What's Emily's Small World? I don't know what that is. All right, so on to the rice paper. Like I said, I think I'm going to use her, but she's a little big for here, so I'm going to have to cut her down a bit. Right about there. She'll fit most of the box, though. So, yeah, right there. Hello, have added. How are you? And I'm sorry, I think I've forgotten your name, sweetie. Can you put that in the chat? Oh, poor Amy. We need to get you fixed. There we go. That's going to look good on there. So now these other ones, I just want to say what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to make a little small fabric book that fits inside here. And I used some of this really beautiful fabric that Miss Amy Love sent me. And I've cut it to fit inside the box. So these images are going to go on top. Now you can use rice paper instead of your fabric images because this stuff is so beautiful. Let me just cut this out. I would put a piece of felt behind it but you can see it'll be absolutely perfect on top of the fabric book as well. This stuff you can sew in your sewing machine. Like I said, you can use this. If you can't print images, this is a great alternative to having to print images because you get so many on a sheet. Yeah, this runs through the sewing machine beautifully. If you put a piece of felt behind that, I do that with my fabric images anyway, just to make it a bit more stable on there. It will be perfect for fabric books. And then that's going to be the cover. Thanks, Amy. That's going to be the cover. And then I'm just going to work on a little mini book, which is going to fit inside here. So that's what's happening with that. So that's what I'm going to use the other images on the sheet for. And there's 9 on this particular sheet. So there's tons to work with. So that's that. So, but let's get this little lady on here. And then we can start decorating the box. That's just a little big, I think. No, it's not bad. She's so pretty. Okay. Oh, you're going to do your first snippet roll. How cool, Deanna. That's great. Snippet roll wall hanging is good. Yes, please post some photos in the Angel Dream Crafts Facebook group, Deanna. Everybody would like to see that. So I'm using the Deco Art decoupage, but you can use the regular Mod Podge or whatever you have, or PVA glue that you've watered down works as well. But I do like this decoupage glue, or, well, decoupage. This one's matte. So for decoupaging, there's a few different ways that people do it. You can put your medium on the back of the image, but me, it's just too messy. And I end up with it everywhere, all over my hands. So I just put it on the surface. Put it like a good amount on the surface. And then I put my piece down. And unlike napkins, this rice paper goes down wrinkle-free, and it almost is like it melds right into the surface. Yes, Amy is a little obsessed with snippet rolls, but that's okay. But it's like it melts right into the surface, the rice paper. It's different than the napkins. And I love it. It's very, very, I don't know. It's almost like it was painted on the box, which I love. You can't feel any like differentiation. Oh, that's a big word. Between the box lid and the rice paper. Like there's no like bump there. And the thing about rice paper too, that, you know, I've had issues, not that the napkins are bad, because they're not, and I love the napkins, but I rip my napkins sometimes when I overbrush. You probably won't do that with the rice paper. It's much sturdier than the napkins. So there's that lady on there. Now I could take some of the smaller images, which I might do. That might look pretty. And maybe some of the smaller images and decoupage them on the side of the box. What do you think? I think that might be pretty. Let's do that. Let's do that. Well, that dries. Because we have all of these other little images here. So let's put some vintage ladies on the side of the box too, because why not? And then we'll save these ones for the fabric book with the other one I just cut out. I love that image too. She's so pretty. Well, maybe. I've got 4 sides. I could just, let's see here. Let's see what we'll do. It just got very dark in here. I know it doesn't look dark on camera, but it's dark in here because it's rainy and not nice outside. So we could put her, like I need a bit of room for the lid, so let's see how far down the lid goes. So if I put her there, maybe I'll put her there and then the 2 small ones on the other side. Let's do that. Okay. That can sit there and dry. Yes, Amy's got some really nice snippet roll bases in her Etsy. Amy, if you want to put the link to your Etsy in the chat for the snippet roll bases. I have actually a base that Amy sent me that I have to make and do a video on. I should have cut that first. There we go. Let's just finish that whole side off. Why not? And then this side, we'll do these 2 little ladies. Shannon! Hey, girl. How are you? And Shannon's going live tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 p.m. UK time. So hopefully everybody can go over to Shannon's live tonight. I put my reminder on, Shannon. So we'll put her there and then her up a little higher, maybe. Just kind of close together. Yeah, they're really nice to work with. The rice paper. I like that. They're nice and smooth. So there we have a little decoration on one side and a little decoration on the other. So we'll let that dry. Oh, it won't let you link it? That's weird. Well, hang on. I can do it. I thought that mods were able to put links in. It's weird. Come on, computer, work. I have you in my shop favorites here on, let's see. Yeah, there's the snippet roll base right there. And back here. You just click on the link. What? Why did YouTube reject my link? But that. There's Amy's. Nope, it won't let me share yours. Why? That's really weird. That is really weird. I could share mine. That makes no sense. Let's try something else. Let's try this. And then this. Copy. There. We shared that one. So that is Amy's. And you can get the snippet roll bases in her store. And then this one is mine. And you can get the rice paper over in mine. So that's how you just click on those links, Angie. It's so weird. It takes the shorter link, Amy, with just like Etsy, Angel Dream Crafts, or Etsy, Amy Loves Place, or whatever, Amy Loves Studio. But it won't take individual like link to your store. But it did take my rice paper link, I think. Let's try it. Let's see here. Where is it? Rice paper. Copy. Let's see if it'll take this. Yeah, you can type it in, Angie. Yeah, it took that. I don't know, Amy. It wouldn't take yours. I don't know, man. When you go to Etsy, in the search bar, you can just type the person, like their store name. It has to be their store name. Because I know some people have different store names than their YouTube names. Like, say, Roseanne. Hers is not Roxy Car 11. It's called A Mom's Impressions on Etsy. So you'd have to know their store name to type it in. So, okay. So I think this is almost dry. Let me hit it with the heat gun. Yeah, that's really nice. So that went on there really, really nicely. It does look like it's painted on here. That's crazy. It's crazy good. Oh my goodness, what happened? I must have paused my YouTube by accident. Yeah. So it's really nice. I love it. Yeah, Shannon's worked with rice paper before, haven't you, Shannon? Oh, so thank you, Amy. Or Mary. I wonder why it worked for you, Mary, and not me. Maybe it's something with the cookies or something on our computers. So let me dry this now, because I just stuck my thumb in it, because that's what I do. And then I think I'm going to put some fabric. I've got some satin here that I'm going to put on the inside of the box. So I think I'll do that next. Okay, that's almost dry. Yeah, super pretty. Super pretty. Okay. Let's put this inside. What's the difference between rice paper and mulberry paper? I don't think there's a lot. This is really thin. And This is called rice paper, but I looked it up this morning, and apparently this is made with fibers from a mulberry tree. And you can see the fibers in the back. So I don't know if there's a lot of difference between them. I know rice paper you can get in the food section to roll like rice, what do you call them, rolls, you know? But you can see the fibers that are in it. This is a lot sturdier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would tear so easily, but it's not. It's really nice. And you can see that it goes on beautifully. You can see a few of the fibers still in it when it's on here, but I love how it went on. It's very, very flat, didn't tear, so I'm quite impressed with that. I like it. Yeah, they're nice to work with. So let me move her out of the way, and we're going to use this satin, and this is some bridal satin, and we're going to use that to put on the inside of the box. Like that. So I'm just going to cut that down a little bit. Let me move this out of the way. We'll just cut this a bit to glue it, and then we'll trim it down. Are these my, oh, I'm using my paper scissors on fabric, Amy. What do you think about that? Because my other good scissors are in the other room because I was cutting saris with them. Hi, Cheryl. I know it's not good to do it, but, and I'm always telling people not to use, well, as long as you're not using your, which I'm doing on your good laces, this is just, you know, cutting this for a box, but I would not recommend, you know, doing this. But if you're using your good fabric scissors on paper, that is a bad thing. Don't do that. So I hope I do this right, Amy. I'm assuming you just go around the edge with your glue. Now, should I use hot glue or Fabri-Tac, Amy? Help me out here. Because the last time I did this, it did not turn out well. I'm thinking Fabri-Tac maybe. And then I'll just do the edge, and then I'll trim it right off. I think Fabri-Tac. Oh, it is just pouring outside. Yay. That's great. All right. Oh, hot glue? All right. Oh, that was close. Yeah, hot glue? Okay. Gotcha. Hot glue it is. I don't know if you guys can hear that rain out there, but it is really coming down. I'm just going to make a big mess. Well, I'm making a big mess anyway, but yeah, okay. All right. Okie dokie. Hopefully we'll get this on here so it looks pretty good. Should I have stuffed the bottom of this? I didn't. I know sometimes people stuff the bottom. No, I haven't watched your tutorial. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, dude. As homework, I'll go over and watch that after, I promise. All right, let's use different scissors to trim that. And then I'm guessing I should go around the edge with a trim to cover up my mess. Hopefully this is the right way to do it. Yeah, it does sometimes come through the fabric, but this is a fairly thicker fabric, the satin. This is vintage satin, so it's quite heavy. So I don't think it would come through this. All right, so then now I have spots I need to fix because, yeah. And then I'll just trim that again. By the way, is anybody in the chat looking for a wedding dress bodice? Thank you, Shannon. Because I have a bodice front and back that I'm thinking of selling. So if anybody is looking for one, I need some glue. It's absolutely beautiful, by the way. It has lots of beaded things on it, but I'm thinking of selling it. But if anybody here is interested, I'll give you first crack at it. And if you are interested, I'll go get it after I'm done this box and show it to you. Okay, and then I will just go around the edge with a trim. There, not bad. You want to buy it, Shannon? Okay. Done, girl. I will show it to you after the live, hon. All right, what are we going to use for an edging? Because, of course, I'm not prepared. Sheesh, woman. You know how my memory is, Shannon? I have this. This will work, and it's the same color. Yay! I know you wanted appliques. I didn't know you wanted the whole bodice. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm away from camera, but I'm just going to take this gimpy trim and go around the edge here and try and actually, maybe I should trim that first. Let's do that. Or not. Okay. We'll make it work. Okay. I know what I'm doing, really. I'm a professional. Not. Okay, that'll look good. Let me just trim the fuzz. Trim the fuzz. Okay, glue stick, get in there. Yeah, that'll look good. See, that finishes it off nicely. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. This glue stick would stay in there. Yeah, that'd be good. You liking it? Oh, good. I'm kind of liking it too now. I know it looked like a hot, scary mess before I put the trim on the edge, but the trim will cover all that mistake up that I made around the edge here. Yeah, cute. Okay. Last side. Hot glue dripping. And then we're just going to go back around this way for just a tiny bit. And then snip. And then glue that down. There we go. So there we are. That looks pretty good. What do you think, Amy? Did I do okay? It's pretty good. See? I'm impressed with myself now. I think the last time I did that, it did not come out that nice. So, yeah. And then that'll fit nicely on top. Look how pretty. And then there's my lady image there, and then the two ladies there. So now I just want to finish the top of the box. And we're just going to add like little snippets, I think, because I don't know if this box needs a lot. You know, I don't want to cover up my images there, but I do want to put some pretty things on the top of the box. Hey, Diane, how are you? My goodness, it's so dark in here. Let's see what I've got. I was thinking of this, but I don't know. I feel like I just want to stick with neutral colors. So let me see what I got here. Talk amongst yourselves. Do we have for snippets? I don't have enough of that. Well, I do have this pretty trim. Which I think I'm going to use. I have this trim, which is the beaded dangle that you can get in my Etsy as well. So I think I'm going to use that around the edge of the box. It is like the perfect color for this box, but I want something to go underneath that first. So what shall we use? And I might use, let's try some of this. I think I'm going to use some of this lace, also available in my Etsy, as a corner here. And maybe a corner here. I'm going to take this centerpiece out. Yeah, I like that. Let's use 2 of those pieces. Thanks, Ames. I really like this trim for corners. I've used it before on boxes and in fabric books. It just makes, look at how that is great. It makes such a good corner. But I kind of like the shorter piece up here, so maybe we'll do it that way. I don't know. Let's see. We'll play with it. We shall play with it and see. I don't want to cover that up. Might cut 2 of those down. Let's take this smaller one off. Let's try this. Is that the right way? No, it's not. I'll get it right. We can use these other pieces. I don't know if I like that now. I kind of just like it down at the bottom. I might just do that. Although that's not bad. There. Takes away from our hair. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I do like it at the bottom, though. We'll use those, put those in the snippet basket. Now, let me see. I have to find a small little trim. And then I will put down the dangle trim. How much of this do I have? I do like that. That's pretty. That might be too long. I really like this one, but I only have this much of it. So next. Hi, Edith. How are you? It's nice to see you. I will find one. Looks like I need to find some small trims for my Etsy. Oh, what's in here? Yes, we are doing good. Oh, I wonder if I have enough of that one. That's kind of, nope, that will cover that up. Maybe just this one and then that one. Yep. I like that one. Yeah, I don't want to cover up those images on the side, so gosh, no. You say what you like, girl. I think, you know, everyone should be open to constructive criticism. As long as it's given in, you know, in good intent, there's nothing wrong with saying something about what somebody's doing. And I know you only meant that constructively, so. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm using some of this crochet trim that Julie Derry sent me. So pretty. Okay. Pretty so far. And then let's take a bit of this trim. This is like the perfect color for the pearl. That's like, it matches really, really nicely. That's going to be pretty. I may put something else over that. We'll see. More glue. You crafting today, Edith? Edith makes very beautiful, well, everything. Very beautiful everything. Okay. Almost there. Get on there. Pretty, pretty. Well, that's okay. You can love on your granddaughter. There's nothing wrong with that. Pretty sure I have enough of this too. Which that's going to go there, I think, just to pick up on a bit of the pink that's in her hair. Yep, I like that. This is like a dusty sort of vintage pink, so it works. And when I'm layering trims, like on a box, I tend to not end my trim at the same place on each corner. Like, I just ended the beaded trim over here, so I'm starting this one over here. Otherwise, you end up with kind of a bulky corner where all the trims have ended. So just a little kind of note there. Aw, he was checking on you, Amy. That's so sweet. So many glue strings. Let's get rid of those. And I'm just going to put a piece of felt on the bottom of the box. I like to do that. And then I'll probably put some pearls on the bottom for feet. And I will use the Fabri-Tac for those because if you use hot glue, they tend to pop off. So I am going to use the Fabri-Tac for that. Okay. So now we will work on the top. Do a few things on the top, maybe like a doily or something, or some of this nice trim I have here. Oh, I have some of this, yes. I have these pretty doily hearts, so I'm going to cut one of those out. That would be pretty on here. Trying to keep it looking vintage. Oh, cool. Yeah, Amy's snippet rolls are beautiful. I know she sent one to somebody else too. I like that. I think I'll trim some of that off, but I just want something up here, and then I'm going to put some buttons up there. Yeah, that's the problem with the snippet roll. You can't really take it apart because it looks too pretty. We're going to make a bow for sure. And I have pretty buttons here and embellishment thingies. Buttons and embellishment thingies. What else do I have here? Oops. Okay, I need to cut the back off that. Is anybody else doing any swaps right now? I'm kind of thinking I want to do a swap again soon with somebody. Is anybody interested in doing a swap with little old me? I am doing one with Amy. We're doing a muffin tin. I just want that hanging off the side a bit. And I want to kind of gather that a bit up here. Let's do that. Just so it's a bit dimensional. I feel like that other little white piece is not good. It needs something different. I love that button. I'm excited about it too, and I need to get started on it. I need to do that. Yeah, these are white buttons. I need something else. Ooh, I have pink pearls. Whoops, and I knocked my stuff over. Also, Amy and I'm outing you, Amy. I sent Amy one of these letters. So I think we should both do something with these letters, although hers is an A. Mine's not. But I'm hoping that Amy and I do something with those metal letters too. So I got these really pretty pearls at the thrift store, and it has this really pretty pink ribbon on it. So we're going to cut that. Oh yeah, a vintage brooch. You're right, it would. Problem is, Shannon, I was thinking of putting this in my Etsy for sale, and I don't want to sell that brooch. Yes, I want to mix media that. Yes. I think we should like do a video or something and release it on the same day or something. Listen to me, I'm just outing you right here in live, Amy. Okay. Let's cut this. And I like these because they're hand knotted, so these are really nice glass pearls. Oh, that looks pretty. They're a very, very pale pink. Yes, we're going to do that. I love using pearls on things. That's a big old glue string. Did I drop that one? Yes, I did. Totally needs a pink bow. I'm sure Amy would agree. And then we'll look through the bling box, see what we got. I love pearls, period, too. All right. Bling box. Oh, that's kind of the perfect one right there. But Shannon sent me this, and it's vintage. But it kind of, even though there's a bit of black in it, I don't know if I want to use it. I like that bow. And I also have some leaves here too. Some pink leaves, which might be pretty there. Have to cut the back off it. Try the flower one. I know. Where did I put it? It might be in the other room in my jewelry box. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, I think I may have taken that one out of my bling box, Shannon. Because I don't want to sell it. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Pretty sure that's what I did. I mean, this one does have black, but the colors in the pearls here match the pearls on the side of the box beautifully. It's kind of a statement piece, but I don't know about the black. But I also, yeah, I don't know. I have this piece. Oh, that actually looks really pretty. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't want to sell the vintage ones that you sent me, Shannon. I'm sorry. They're keepsakes to me. I do like this one, so that's going to be the winner. So let me put this one on here, and then I'm going to cut the back off of this leaf that Siobhan sent me. Yeah, I like that. So then this one, I need to take the back off of. Hopefully I can get it off with these pliers. There we go. And that's going to go right there. And I'm pretty happy with that. There, what do you think? Sparkly. And then there's the side of the box with our lovely lady over here. And then there's the other side of the box with our two little ladies here and the glue strings that are stuck to me. So all I have to do now is put some felt on the bottom, and I'll probably use these same pearls here for the feet. And that's kind of it. And my husband is messaging me. Are you still live? Yes. Yes, I am. You're going to take a nap? That sounds like a really good idea. Naps are the best. So I hope that you guys will give this rice paper a try. I love it. That's actually one of the first times I've ever worked with rice paper. And I love it. It does look like it's, right in the box. So, it looks hand painted, which I really like that effect. I think if my crackle had worked, you would have been able to see the crackle through it, which would have really been great. So, but we learned that the metallic paint does not crackle. So that was a good thing to find out. I believe this button here I got from Jane Marge in a swap last year. So yeah, it's a pretty little box, and I did do the inside. So yay, that's pretty. So it'll be nice for a little gift box for somebody. And it fits nicely. I love the paper mache boxes. So that's going to be in my Etsy later, if anybody's wanting it. And I know, thank you for putting the link to my Etsy in. And please check out Amy's Etsy as well, because she's got the snippet rolls that you guys all love. I don't have those. And I'm all about, sharing everybody's social media, and let's all lift each other up, with what we're doing, our art, and our stores and things like that. So, and don't forget, Shannon is going to be live on her channel, Morrissey's Art and Craft Design Studio, at 8 p.m. UK time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. So my time, if you're on the eastern side of North America, it's 5 o'clock. And Amy's got videos on her channel, and everybody does. And I think you're all subbed to each other too. So, but thank you guys for coming. This was a lot of fun. And I will be live next Tuesday at 11 o'clock as well. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching.